I'm gonna use my voice in videos from now on just because, like, it's just way more convenient not having to do so much editing. So I've decided I shall go back to Ring 1 once again. It's been a while since I did Tower of Sketchy Jumps. It was actually one of my hardest towers at the time I did it. And this was, like, really long ago. And, you know, all the way up at mid-intense, this was actually one of my hardest towers at the time. And I always wanted to do Purist Overload because they were, like, so close. But I don't know, I just never popped off with it. And I haven't really practiced this tower at all. I'm just, like, playing a bit to see if I even need to practice now. Because, like, I have not tried to beat this in a while. So I might just, like, pop off and do it right here, right now, but, you know, not too likely. But what if it is? Who knows? That was on me. That, like, I was just being dumb. I always found this tower really cool. Like, I got confused because I'm pretty sure I saw this tower in the list of things that could possibly be revamped. What is wrong with this? This was like even grinding it, I still liked it because of, like, how fun I found it to be. And, you know, it's when you're grinding a tower, it is pretty easy to hate it. Like, you usually always like a tower less when you're grinding it than you do after you've beaten it. Because you're biased, because you're losing at the game. So that must say a lot about this tower. It seemed cool to me, but apparently it is in the roster of things to get revamped. Yeah, it's something that Atos has been doing. Atos, whatever. I always used to pronounce it Atos, but I'm trying to, like, do the normal pronunciations everybody does now. Jato. I still hate saying it like that, but Jata apparently was never the mainstream. That was never the mainstream pronunciation, apparently. And I'm surprised. Yeah, I always remember this tower being cool, and I always had, like, this respect for it. Like, yeah, this is a pain to grind. Well, it really isn't. It was never a pain to grind. It's just like, yeah, I can't beat this. It's still pretty cool, though. Man, this is, like, new easiest purist tower I've ever seen. Well, not new, but still to this day, this is the easiest purist tower I've ever seen. I mean, it makes sense. Because, like, when you really start trying to make your purist towers easy, it gets hard to do that and make it a whole 10 floor type of deal. I really feel like that might be part of why Pito is, like, you know, only a 3 floor tower game. It's mostly just because, like, so that they don't have to build 10 floors of purist gameplay that isn't always SC. Because that definitely seems like it would be hard. So what floor are we on? I gotta get a good look. I always forget what floor I'm on, even though it should be obvious. But yeah, this is 4. Well, that's pretty good. I know my PB is 6. It's weird. I was grinding this back when my skill level was actually at intense. But now I've beaten true skill and questionable trials. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if my skill level was back down to intense, because I never really kept up with the REMs. It's just hard for me to play this game that much, because I have all this other crap to do. You know? School's a whole nother beast. Like, nobody likes school. Okay, yeah, we are on floor 5. That's cool. Yeah, I failed to make that part of the video not be an unhinged rant about the school system. You know, I can't resist as soon as I bring it up. Just as soon as I bring it up, my ability for the next minute is over to talk about anything but that. Because I hate it so much. But, you know, okay, tower. Yeah, I can't get over how well this tower does variety. Like, this is actually pretty engaging. You know, I always have an appreciation for, like, the towers that are just decent. Because, like, they still feel like I'm going through a tower, while, like, the good towers are, like, so good that it feels surreal. Oh, so we're on floor 6. Z fighting. Oh, this song, okay. This is familiar, because I've seen it in a tower before. This is the PB floor now. Yep. I can see the tightrope thing right there. Yeah, I still remember that, like, tightrope section distinctly. That's, like, one of the only things about this tower I remember that much distinctly still. I'm gonna set a new PB without practice, aren't I? Probably shouldn't have done such a big risk, but... yeah, hopefully the tower just stays consistent with the quality. Although the big room full of tightropes definitely is not a good sign, because, like, tightropes are not good quality, like, ever. Tightropes are basically, like, small parts, but they're better at filling in blank areas. Like, if you want to move the gameplay somewhere else and still make it something hard to do for the player, that's just a tightrope. Instead of putting, like, effort into the gameplay, just, like, use the one plugin, or don't, and just make it a thin part, and just, wow, stretch. Wow, it's truly revolutionary gameplay. Like, sometimes tightrope gameplay can be interesting, but it usually isn't. And that is why I pledge that none of my towers will have bad tightrope walking simulators. Like, nobody likes walking simulators, and nobody likes small parts. Tightropes are basically just a combination of walking simulators and small parts, which are just two of the greatest evils one can make in a tower. Yet the tightropes, these are still socially acceptable without actually contributing to the gameplay. Like, it's just like, wow, I get the whole W, engaging. Like, I would be hating on this more if it weren't basically just a break as long as you're careful. But I never liked tightropes that much. I don't hate them so strongly anymore. I used to hate them way more, but I, like, passively dislike them now. Especially the plug-in tightropes, because like that is just a symbol that they're almost always being used just to fill up space in a ridiculously easy way. Like, really low effort way to fill up the space. Tower of Lanonophobia, no one likes it. And that's because of how tightropes are. Like, you should not theme a tower nor a section around tightropes. It just goes badly. I think I like small parts more than I like tightropes, potentially, just because, like, they're interesting to me. Oh, easy but long. So I've never gotten here before. I definitely have not gotten here before. Because this gameplay is completely unfamiliar to me, as it was in the end of 6. This is, like, completely new for me. I've literally never seen this. This is nice. Yeah, I like this. Man, it's nice I'm not gonna have to edit in the text anymore, because like that was always so annoying for me to do. And like every time I do it, I just keep like comparing myself to Adamir. Adamir is basically just the ultimate way. Just as soon as Adamir released, I think like everyone else who does text commentary, just as soon as Adamir started doing text commentaries, every other text commentary person just immediately lost all their motivation, including myself. It's just hopeless to even try and compare to Adamir's quality. So I'm just moving into voice commentaries, you know, ripe market that isn't utterly dominated by someone. So maybe I can get like 2 views on my videos now instead of 1. Yeah, I'm joking. I just like get like consistent 20s, 30s. Because like even though I have 200 subs, they mostly came from quote-unquote funny moments videos. And just like, yeah, stopped being active. Once I stopped doing those. I don't know why they didn't just unsub. But I don't know, maybe they are interested in this. There's probably like some that survived the transition. But like most of the people that stuck around, at least that I know of, just ended up becoming my friends. Because, you know, in a way, it's cool to be a small YouTuber like this. Because, like, you can actually be somewhat personal level with your active viewers. But that requires, like, active viewers, and I get, like, 0 comments on every video. So it's hard to interact then. So I'm just like, I mean, sure, I'm getting the views, but I'm not growing in subs. I'm not, like... It's just like a slow decline, really. But I've made my choice. This channel is for this style now, this game. Well, this genre of games on Roblox, technically. And now my alt is for Friday Night Funkin' stuff, and I feel like it has a much bigger chance of popping off, because, like, it was already getting most of its views from the FNF videos I made there. So I don't expect that there's many, like, mutual viewers between Towers and FNF, because, like, they're pretty different. And, like, when I go on the Jata Discord, anytime FNF is involved in anything, it's just people hating on it, so... Like, I respect opinions, but I think that shows that there's not much of a mutual community. I'm probably, like, one of the only people that's interested in both. Oh, floor 8. Wait, no, this isn't floor 8. Wait, what? This is floor 10? Man, they really had to mount the pressure up for this one. Like, this is the perfect way to pressure the player. Oh, man. Imagine if, like, an SC did this, like, a really hard tower. Oh, this was a lot easier than I thought. I just need to win the tower before I find a dumb rant to go on. There we go. There we go. There we go. I wanted to beat that tower for so long.